I thought I'd give you an update on Murphy's mini farm here. We built the racks, we planted them. This is about 3.5 weeks worth of growth. I'm going to actually harvest those. They're getting pretty big and they're starting to grow over. So I'm going to harvest those probably tomorrow and start eating fresh lettuce from this garden. What I did do, so you kind of look at it, these are racks of 72, so I split it at 6 here and planted this 1 week before I planted these over here. So I'm going to harvest these this week, and hopefully by the end of next week I'll harvest those. And I'm not going to replant this to the left here yet. Wait until another week till I harvest the others. I won't pull I'll show you how I harvest. Basically, I pull this up and I cut those out with the scissors. Tried it with a knife for a couple years, but it didn't take me that long until I cut myself a few times. Decided garden shears are a lot easier and less dangerous. So in 2 weeks after I've got both harvested, then I'll drain this water down, and again I'll put a video together to show that. Drain that water down and then turn it off, put Clorox in there and clean out, because when I take this out there'll be algae growing in that tray. And I will Clorox the inside of that tray and use that drain plug that we built in, this drain plug, drain it into the sewer, flush it all out so there's absolutely no Clorox left, and at that point I will refill it and regenerate, add more nutrient, if you will, to the main nutrient tank, and then plant again half. A week later plant the other half. So I try to get as close to 4-week spread, but so this will be the following week up here, but I'm messing up my 4-week spread by having half of this top one. This will stay for probably 30 to 60 days, because in here I've planted cilantro and 2 different varieties of basil. My wife likes cilantro and basil. She uses basil a lot of cooking and makes pesto. So this half of the top tray is going to stay longer. This half will be cleaned and disinfected and cleaned out, so I can keep at least a 3-week turn. It'll be a little longer than 3 weeks. Anyway, wanted to show you that through all the work and the frustration sometimes of plumbing, when it comes together, it's pretty darn nice.